has more positive, some negative, and that's why we are here tonight to discuss those. So next time when we have an event, we know exactly what to do, and people will be aware where we are. But above all, I'm so proud of what we do as a community of Madingawul. I'm proud of my other South Sudanese who always, are supportive and who always also see Madingawul is a big brother, the big sister, always. So, Anger, please go ahead. The podium is yours.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jonkor. First and foremost, thank you so much for availing for us your platform once again, for us to come and appreciate everybody that attended the conference, and also for those that didn't attend but sent their best wishes. We just wanted to come and appreciate them. So, to your viewers, to people across the globe that are watching right now, or for those that are going to watch later, I greet you all. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. All the greetings. Salam alaikum, everybody. So, without wasting any time, I would like to go ahead with my appreciation. So before we tell you guys what happened, mine is just to come here and thank a couple of people and everybody. So first and foremost, I'd like to thank you, Mr. John Core, for coming, for making it all the way from your city, from the States, coming over to be with us. So we are just so thankful and we are indebted to you. And we owe you one. And I hope that if there's anything happening in your state or anywhere in the US, if you invite us, for sure we're going to come. We are going to show up.
Yes.
We are going to show our support. So count us in, and we are we are just so very grateful. We also want to thank Mr. Maui Rakok Deng, Madingawil community chairman in the state of Washington. Washington based in Seattle. So thank you so much for that, for coming. So we appreciate you taking your time, getting that ticket, driving over. So we appreciate. Another person I'd like to thank that came from the States is Madame Rebecca, the wife of Dr. Mayuen. Thank you so much. She came all the way from Kansas, and I know she wasn't. Yeah, she's watching. So thank you so much, Arusa. Thank you so much. We were just Madinga. We loved you so, and welcome. You are so welcome to Madinga Will, and we appreciate you so very much. Yeah. Next group I would like to thank the presidents of the provinces across Canada. In Canada here we have provinces, not states like United States. So we do have provinces. I'll start with Mr. Majok Mamir. He's the president of Ontario, the province of Ontario. He did take time off, his work, time off from his family. He got a ticket to fly from Ontario to here. It costs approximately over $800. So for him to do that, we really appreciate him coming over. We also want to thank, and his team. He came with his delegates, Mr. Angelo Ane and Madame Aok. So thank you so much for coming over and attending the conference. Another president I would like to thank is the president of Manitoba. He came with a big delegation. Mr. Daniel Ding. Thank you so much. They drove over 17 hours, and I know when they were going back, it was raining. So they drove more than 17 hours. When it's raining, you have to slow down. You can't drive at maximum. So thank you so much with all your delegates. And he was also able to come with the previous two presidents, Mr. Attilio Ter and Mr. Lino Machir. They were able to come. So thank you so much. I'll also like to thank the representative.
Shout out to Machir. Ustaz Machir did a good job with the it was so awesome. Yes.
Yeah, shout out to him. Yeah. So, and the representative of Brooks, Mr. Kenyan, thank you so much for coming and coming with your delegates. And same thing with Mr. Matthew, representative of Edmonton. Thank you so much for coming over. That's where Dr. Mayuen is. So he brought Dr. Mayuen and his team and his group. So thank you so much for coming over. I know it's all 2 hours drive, but still, we appreciate you coming over. Next group I'd like to thank the elders. Oh, and before I forgot, for the presidents of the provinces, they did send their contribution. So thank you so much. Without their financial contribution, this conference will not have been possible. Same thing with the elders, a group of elders, they did send their financial contribution. So thank you so much to all the elders headed by Mr. Garang Abiem. I think we call him Garang Matuang. I always call him Garang Matuang.
Nicknames
His group.
Garang.
Yes, so with his team, thank you so much for that financial contribution. A couple of more people I'd like to thank. I would like to thank the decorator that decorated the hall. Thank you so much. And shout out again to Rebecca. She came to help with the decoration. Nobody was there. I told Dr. Mayen, bring Arusa, please, to come and help out. And she did help out. So thank you so much. And shout out to you. I'd like to thank also DJ, Mr. Emmanuel. Last minute, he really stepped up. He, came over, went and got the speakers and all that, and he did an amazing job. So thank you so much. I would also like to thank the MCs, Mr. Tilio Ter, who was the former president, but he's a great MC. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Yuel Malit. So, shout out to Paliat people. He did an incredible job. So thank you for that. I would like also to thank the executive office that handed over the office, or that dissolved the office, headed by Mr. Piek, who was the vice president and the acting president. Bola Chiech,
Look at that! General. Look at that! That's for you. Look at that!
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nyuat. Yeah, thank you. So thank you to Bola Chiech, to Pure the Tag, to Nyalong, to Madam Chokring for coming over, and of course myself. And then last but not least, I really like to thank my husband, Malwala Loa Chen. While he's been very supportive.
Done an incredible job. He served us with water, he did a lot of good work.
Yes, he did, and he he bared with me for the past year. It's been very tough being in the office and just supporting me emotionally, physically, all that. So I just shout out to him. And he, he's, as you mentioned, he serviced the people at the conference and at the meeting. So he's been really my rock. So thank you so much, my sweetheart, Mr. Aloy.
Yep.
Malala. Thank you so much. And then to everybody that came out, thank you so much. Also to the South Sudanese community, the executive body, the board was there. The executive body was there, 3 people. The president came, vice president, and president, the vice president, Mr. Charles. The president is Mr. Amos Kaur, and the Malia, Wazir Malia Wolmanon, it was there too. So shout out to all the South Sudanese executive body. Thank you so much for representing. Thank you so much to the Jeng. The president was there. To all other sub-communities, all sub-communities that were there, thank you so much. We had Equatorians there. My maternal uncles were there. Mr. Felix Dumo was there, and a few other Equatorians. So shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for coming. For me, I always say, it wasn't that packed, but it's not the quantity of people you get, it's the quality of people you bring to the table. So right. We had, really heavyweight people, and we were represented all across South Sudan. So thank you so much. I will hand it over, but before I hand it over to my brother, Dr. Mayuen, I would like to say that it was a tough meeting actually on Saturday, but we persevered through it. And thank you so much, John Core, for giving us suggestions. I think it's important that we rotate the conventions. Not only to cities across or provinces across Canada. This thing of just holding it in one spot or one province or one city, I think it's not best practice. People, I think, because most of the time we hold it in Calgary, so it seems people in Calgary are perhaps tired, but also it's an opportunity for people in Calgary to also tour and go and tour across Canada and see various places. I know there are people in Calgary who've never traveled, so this will be an opportunity for them. I've been to Ottawa. It's a very, very beautiful city. So why not we go to Ottawa? If Ottawa people are able to get their ticket and come over, we need to go. Manitoba. We need to do it in Edmonton, so that was a good idea, suggestion, and I hope that the next meeting people will think about that for us going to other cities. And then, as you all know, it was being broadcasted live that the office has been dissolved. The Constitution stipulates we have to be in the office for 2 years. And I think it's important as South Sudanese that we abide by those rules and regulations. So our office has been dissolved. The documents were handed over to the elders. So the elders are holding on to the documents during this transition period. And then hopefully next year we'll have an election and everything will go on smoothly. So I don't want to talk much. I'll hand over the spotlight to Dr. Mayuen, or the microphone to Dr. Mayuen. And if I remember something, I will come back. But let me give it back to you, John Cor, first, and then you can introduce our next speaker. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mrs. Anger, for incredible, appreciation, word of appreciation and recognition to the people who attended this very important convention. Took place in Calgary last week. Thank you very much. I thank the viewers for being here. Please go ahead and share our live broadcast. So those who are not aware that we are live, they will be able, to watch the video we are conducting tonight. A couple of people that you have forgotten, Anger, I would like to recognize Ustad Dengangui. He did a good job. And also both Akan in-law, Akan Tawil and Ustad Akan. I would like to recognize both of them. And Ustad Kenyang also. And Ustad Akol Takib. Yeah, I would like to recognize them. All the elders, South Sudanese who came from all over, I would like to recognize also women of Calgary, for being there and being patiently. And I would like to appreciate those who did not make it as well, and those who disagree with what we have done as well. You know what? It's a world of democracy. In Madinga, we agree to disagree, and that's fine. And that's how we conduct ourselves. That's how we do our business. But it will not take away the goodness of Madinga being accommodating, reliable, adaptable, and friendly community and fun community as always. It will not take that one away. Thank you so much. And I am always happy to help my community. I'm always happy to help my community. With that, I would like Dr. Mayuen to take over, and then now you can go ahead and give us a start, and then we'll move on and throw in some suggestion later. Go ahead, Dr. Mayuen.
Thank you very much, Brother Jonkor.
And if you want to speak Dinka, that's fine, Dr. Mayuen.
Yes, I will. I will mix it. English, Arabic, and Dinka as well. I'm comfortable in speaking, in those languages, so no problem at all. Whenever appropriate, I will use that language. I want to thank you very much, Brother Jonkor, and the reason I'm here this evening is actually because last time when we were promoting the event, I came on with Sister Anger. And as one of the founders of the Federation of Awil community, the welfare of the Federation and the welfare of Awil people is always in my mind. So, I felt honored to come up here this evening to say thank you to everybody who came to join us in our event in Calgary, both on the 2nd and the 3rd of September 2023. I'm not going to go through the list because Sister Anger has done a wonderful job.
Dr. Mayuen, I'm so sorry. I must say this. Sister Lina Parek, she has done incredible job. We must recognize her. She's always I know you were going to say something about it, but I don't want to leave her out. Go ahead.
Yes, actually, I'm not going to mention all the people that Sister Anger has mentioned. She did a wonderful job. I was going to say that she forgot to, give herself a pat on the back for doing such an amazing job. Organizing the event from the get-go, being there. I've seen how she was struggling, being a mother of 2 young children and, having a full-time job and having guests that have come to her own house. And yet she was all over the place. I'm really proud of you, Sister Anger. You have done an incredible job. This is something that we're all proud of as people of Madingaul. This shows how strong our women are. You are not that tall, but yeah, but your actions go far and beyond. So Nazda Madingaul, when you see Sister Anger Deng Makir, know that we have a very strong woman that can, move the mountains. She can do great things. So thank you very much for the wonderful job that you have done. And thanks to Nasib, Malwal. He has done a wonderful job. Even during the party, he stood as a bouncer at the gate because there were some people from the neighborhood that were not in a good shape because it's a long weekend, and they could have destroyed the party had not been for Nasib Malwal being up there and preventing them from intruding into our party. So thanks very much for doing that. The people that I would like to highlight here, as Brother Jankor has said, Sister Lina Parik, she has done a wonderful job promoting the event and also being there, doing a lot of motivational things, Zakarata Quays to encourage people who are speaking, taking live videos and, and being just present there. That was so amazing. So thank you very much, Sister Lina Parik. I would also like to thank Brother Ataka Ken. Ataka Ken is our young cameraman, a photojournalist. He has done a wonderful job actually covering the event, taking pictures of our guests, of documenting the event itself. So that was so incredible. Also, thanks goes to Nomlao Media, for being there covering the event. And so it was wonderful for us to have 3 media houses actually, which are Madingaul led. يعني ده حاجة كان ظريفة جدا يعني. أنا عايز أشكر كل الناس اللي جو لمدينة كالجاري. مدينة كالجاري دي مدينة مشهور بسلسلة جبال الروكي اللي هو روكي ماونتنز، من أجمل المدن في كندا. والمناسبة طبعا زي ما أنتم عارفين كانت الحفلة بتاعت الاتحاد الفيدرالي لرابطة أو لأبناء ويل في كندا، الاتحاد الفيدرالي لأبناء ويل في كندا or the Federation of the Will Communities in Canada. كندا بدت فيه 10 محافظات و3 مقاطعات زي جنوب السودان. جنوب السودان عنده 10 ولايات و3 مناطق إدارية. The same thing in Canada. We have 10 provinces and 3 territories. And that actually is the beauty of Canada. So people came from all over the place to be with us in our beautiful province, Alberta. I know, as Jonkor, you went to, to have a view of Calgary from the Calgary Tower. So I hope
well,
people.
Yeah, that day actually I wanted to do it, but there was a gay parade, and then they blocked everything. So I did not have an opportunity to go to Calgary Tower.
There.
I keep saying Seattle Tower. I don't know why. Calgary Tower. Yes.
Okay.
The next time I will do it.
Yeah.
And next time go to Banff as well.
Yeah. Well.
So أنا داير نشكر الناس اللي جو كله. From here I will talk in Tongmonjang, for the wider consumption of our people.
Yeah.
We with Madingaul we pingben we got challenge. طبعا كوجا بيجا نجين وكوج كجين sol maun akot anakim loke diktor mayen we got challenge pay dit koj chiben min halat dwa ku bi ko ben tiegi kedan po din loy ku panchol Calgary ke na hafla mit madingaul fi wilaya chol Alberta en ki kedang loitin lakin ko ya ti ben koy ko ka ti ben panchol Manitoba koy ko ka ti ben panchol Ontario koy ko ka ti ben panchol BC kolan ko ti ben America zato ku jala ko bin bo min tadane rew ko tin ken panchol Alberta kon jwe ko kya ben rew ba ko ben queen ko awlang wa ma da ya ko poj ben min Junub Sudan ti dam min kan wan fi Canada kwe ran a journalist a young man so he was also there ka en kan wi balwel a legend wi be yek madingawul ren panchol madingawul e pantie ga paydi ko o madien o ga ngi ko wono ko ga yani o ga lang gup dik ko ga mya ba panda na len ko loy ku ko mit mading ko chok tingu ci la kayej ko le ben la te len hit ko woni yom to kan mading o ben wa ka together wa ko wa lan koy ko ci pot gel paydi ka sa ko bay ko lo na da o mading awul o ga butor ku kedang abriak fela nan ka ti kun chiro yang loy ki kwa kamaro loy kwa di chieng koy ko wen chiran ki jero ngi du da pat ku be kedang wi di rech but akiro ben leo ka dinga wule ki ben da twen ko ya ka pod dan duk pin ra kwa ran cha wo loy ki bana ben ku le malish ka che kana lu ga sadu ko ye lu la po chi ni jamu ka yin be ka wi bo ye ka lech ko ngwen bai a wi be ka ye ka lech ren ka den po chi loy chi ke ka bai chi muk chi tiar ku be yang la twen falan ina amadan lo yukun ku jala hafla wel jwa ya kilatin ko ko ja yup mun tin ko ya ti wadi ngo ko ni kiro loy ku chak to kada en ana ki loy authorize wan ki to ko ben jam rin community or federation so ko ba loy le ka tin ko ko ni kiro loy lakin achi official capacity achi ko won loy kay ko won chi ato la bar luen kanil Dr. Mayen ka na len ki tin chwa tin la wad mi da kwa ka pal ka pin tenen ko na len ran be chok pin ya ka le ku chok pin amada chiro loy ku going to amat taban ngek ka bandan bai ran chol luka yan machol ci jala ci la pan chol Junub Sudan ka wonle amada loy alan ko je le la bu ko la twen ke amat wala bu bañ bu tiit kang ben ko lan ko je la ku bu ku bu ton ko yit bay ko big muk la hadma be intikabat lo ka ra ka dia ka ci ben bi ku ko ja ci jam fina pay dit wel jo ja ci rod lo la chaw ben do ke e ko wona ci ko won ci rod lo basen ba jalo ke samari lano ga cin time di do pay dit ku nokten won le ko jam kia ka wel jo ja ci rod lo ko won ke ge lo ban lu ka ya tit a ci waden ci lo ko won ye lo maktab ka kwany bardo a ci waden lo ko lan ko je lo wat na lo ku bu maktab bu kwany karaj ko ma dinga wule tege na lo ku lo ga tit ran chol ban lu ka yan ma chol bardo ko ma dinga wule tege ren zaman de ci jall de din ci lo ya maktab woni ratin en me ban lu ka ko ka doro akre la madik ko ko ka to ma ka tinga ñu twen ran to ke ran maktab be ñu ke sharp ko ka dia ka ki ben ku jala yin ban lu ko mom ay repan chal Junub Sudan ta ban ki ben ka ko di maktab ka de tom ka ci rotan ci welo wo ci bina twen kurane wat kan ni ran chal tiek ke nai rais ku jala bula che ke secretary am ku jala tin ko won ci man ni madam Angerkin madam Nyandong ku jala Piot ku lang ran to chamol no ya anyways ko ka ben ko ka kar to ma chi welo ko ka chi wa che thor kwa chu ko tan ku ka chi be na ban ma di ngaul from today onward ka chiro loy ko ka dien ko ki ben ya or ko ka ri na ki ben ku jala ran to ki ben ku nyu ko ji ke ga chi welo ka chirel kan federation so ran tia ci liw ko dong bañ yan ma chul yerot en ki o wed de ping kuna ki ko wed de ping kan taban ko bana ci lu ta fa gëna kan ka ci ko madinga wula ci lew pak mom ping ka kuc e ngoen ci loy felan won ko ja ci ban pok ka ci pok won pues ren zamane yonkach bat kenen ci ro loy ko dit ci ator ka ba ci katon ku bi ku wat ko wonim yanda non ci ben ku bug dir tin ci ben tan ya ku bi ko ci ben be ko bi ko welcome ku tie kama dinga wulit da kita wonne ku loy kam ko we bay kan ko ci ro loy mi da kwa ka animate ko pa di tan ma dinga wul ren wisdom ci ro loy ya lo hikma or ko chol nye ju wel ci ko dit ci loy ci ke bay pol bu ci wer ci ñaara pay di tan ko dit ma di ngawul ku jala ku woni ki jog mashak loy good zaman in loyo kafla e peaceful pay dit ko kwan ci ben ke jolun te gi kwa ci ngej lor kwa ci jal ke mit pot ken ya bien ko lech ren tong wo wa ci mol ke ma di ngawul ya na ta man tina lang wot ko gin Sudan e ko ngot ke rolek ko ya mo rot ke communities lakin ma di ngawul ke ci kana litin o ka marhala e ko tor ke community a chu wan to ko en ke ro lo be sap ko jwa ja pa ke ci die ko gin Sudan na da mashakala bro loy ke na kiro ben loy create better peaceful coi có quân chỉ địa bị chúc bò với bà lẹ quê là vết như ta qua nhá cái này cái bên lên ra lên quần việt lên mà đi ngáo nó đuốc cả là cái gì này với gặp là yok mà sa cái của nhà bukan đi mà yu ra giờ bro lôi đuốc cả gam coi cụt mà đi ngáo cái nó because thế mà đi ngáo lôi cái hiện can cái chắc tin cái mà đi ngáo chỉ do cái chỉ dal gục qua mà đi ngáo là chỉ tor ka Malaysia ranun ci galwot in ci am missing out ke po ben ci lo mi ad po ku dier ci koy dier ba inshallah mara jaay li ko loy ku ke ma di ngawul ka ciokran ben legi na dug botun da ba jaar bangi lo rada ke yin bi galwot pat tuji ku mo fu do ben dier ku mi ad po ko mi da kun ken ki ba la we kwan bu ko tena ku we ga ci le ja pay di cái doa có cái cháu bạn em chú bạn giảm thêm because em cái đồ rice in Jonkor in bây giờ được microphone. Thank you.
Yeah, one more time, thank you, Dr. Mayuen, for giving a word of appreciation. Bin ko medinga ul bin kale hinama kano medinga ul kulel diamond ino walang a lot of positive things. Medinga ul asasan any man in Sudan in court. Medinga ul is a big brother. Medinga ul is a big sister. Whether ten monjeng or whether ten Sudan, and we are very good. يعني طبيعة ده تيو كيان ونحن نقبل أي زول ونتقبل الآخرين وكيان مثلا we like the process. Quran يوكي الفرصة always, كذا رجوع, I may say man the only thing, the only community in Lew كتوم Lew بوور في Sudan maybe كوي tweet is gonna where can go بس موضوع بتاع financial assistance. لأن كي always تلوين كذا they are on the top of it. They are so good when it comes to that. Okay. Also, they organize their community election. When they do it, So these are two things, Twitch is but that's okay. That's a good thing. We can learning experience too. How come Diamond, when they do a fundraising, they are likely to come out with a lot of money? Okay, we do, but we still need to put more. For real dandy can win canacola real dandy can real wako pay kuga we need amal manas yeah we need amal maafawa. Okay, we don't fight for no reason, even though we always agree to disagree, but we're still going to eat at the same dining, okay, the same type of table. This is who we are. And Chiang Mading Awul. So Chiang we could be continue. It appears right now, Mading Awul about children. And I know some of you may not know. We need to work hard as an baby. So that it's sort of a weight, that you're going to get your domit, rabun jipur, kalibukaraj, lana bar, bichil, kunaki tembe. And then next year, okay, they will be there and naloben letting pur beng dengman gulain pur kabaring kong jot kulitin berap kelilu kanabu. So it's appearing there is a little bit of about here and there and here in the US and Canada and Australia. We need to be careful, work it out. I have again. Well, lan welpat mading awul when we could pull big grow big kill عشان بيكوي كبوك دود لا ده بيادان بيادو كنا ويكبو جنوب السودان بدود and then we can have that influence عشان ما باي بياكوي أنا باي بنتيكو رومان دين هي كوي مدينة أول بي influence بيدري كيكنا they don't need to give about a chance wheat this bad wheat that they kill domicile we need to نقتله من جذوره عشان بيادان بيادو كنا بنجل جنوب السودان بلو influence أنت لو بنجل جنوب السودان influence بيجويدا بريالدا بياددا بفن life ركو I think Sudan can live up and the pay. South Sudan can be really good country. Yeah, Lana Bala Meding I will in Iran in Kiel Lamras. And that's one of the reasons actually community Meding I will get Dinka of Meding Awul community or Jiang Meding Awul community. Meding Awul because we have so many. We have Lua, we have Palata, we have Dinkas, we have everybody there, included. And that's why we always someone record Khartoum or record Nairobi. We always, very selective on that name. It's Medina Awul because Medina Awul, this is what unite all of us. It's not the counties. It's not the counties of Medina Awul, or Awul North, or Awul East, or Awul South, or Awul Central. These are not the counties. It's Medina Awul itself that would unite us. So we need to keep that in spirit. And we need.
Yeah. In brother John Corkin, long pada pay can welcome. Khasatan along financial support with by jumping in before kiyan mamar ko je patwodi nyiri jongole
very good
abuka yekala ja paid it for the financial support that they gave to the federation ko ke madingawul during that event also
I think they paid very good. I don't know what the amount, but they did. They did good.
Yes, coach when bardu ke coach Mading Awul communities cock, and I know actually there were supposed to be a lot of speeches that were going to be done. There was going to be a chance to other community leaders to speak. Sub communities of Jiang, Nuer, Equatorian, but due to the time constraint, we were not able to give everybody a chance to speak. Our apologies to whoever was invited officially to come and was not given a chance to speak. It is not a disrespect from us. دما عدم احترام مننا لكن الزمن كان يعني ما لسه لهنا وبرضو أنا داير أذكر I want to mention here that his lordship Bishop Eduardo Kosolo of Catholic Diocese of Tumbra. He came from South Sudan and he was actually invited. He was going to pray with us in the event. But because of, our people attended a bit late, he attempted to come, but his time could not allow him to stay or to be late, to attend the event. So he was not there, but he has accepted the invitation. And he was on the way to the event. We had to tell him that, we were not ready to receive him, but our delegation actually has gone to his lordship to present to him, little gift that we have prepared as a Will community in Canada, in recognition of the role or the spiritual role of Catholic Church and all the churches of South Sudan. So that was a blessing for him to be in Calgary. I attended Sunday Mass myself, and it was a very, very wonderful event. Also, I want to thank those who had some intention to pledge, during the event to support the Federation of World Communities in Canada. From here, I want to tell you that if you have anything in mind that you would have wanted to say or pledge to the Federation financially during the event, you can still do so through the, the interim body of the Federation, which is exemplified in the Elders of Awil community. In Calgary, there are people with you there that are from the Elders Committee. Madam Amungatak is there. Mr. Akol is there. Mr. Angelo Kun is there. Here in Edmonton also we have Mr. Garang Akenyabiem. So lo indak ay haja there to deal with Federation Kadawil, please do so. Our community is passing through a very difficult time, and we need all the support morally, financially, spiritually, to guide us so that the Federation doesn't integrate. For those who don't know about the Federation, by the way, is I think the first ever South Sudanese community at the federal level of Canada. يعني أول اتحاد بتاع أبناء جنوب السودان على المستوى بتاع الولايات أو مستوى الفدرالية بتاع كندا تؤسس في كندا. Federation was, the idea came around 2002. 2002 to 2003 when I was here in Alberta, and we had our first official office actually in 2005. So this is a very old, the local jana kana a bigger adult, it's not a baby anymore. And it is so sad that we want, we are seeing some people working very hard to take it back to the stage of childhood when we are already, this is a mature organization that has passed 18 years. Koi kwan madingawul kana akin ko junub Sudan chika mim kang mat ku bi kachir ki chuloy ken kachol Federation bi loy au madingawul ko jogin ko raja pay di thol nok ku bria ren det ku jogro date wa lu khalaf lakini kala far kwan ka du ko kayat mo ka bay ku bugraj en bezat ko ja bermontin ta get adier dikon mo yone ci benten ko tegna la long det dal ciol ke long raj ala bala we no kicit kana chale baloy may no lan ko yun ci bena gop ko bi ga leb gop ko la faydit chala musawa shakhsi
it's okay
ba do madinga wul chalo ba ka dung masuliya ba yendi da faydit tana ka ciol dikon mo yone ala ba chong pin lakin ta khed madinga wul ka radio garer ka kan ya lim kan week ko kwadran bi po dok chen ko le ku ka nen mat bai ko bu nyuot ko madinga wul buriel ta kida dan wari lok ko ta kita te go ten pan chol Canada ku jala pan chol Junub Sudan so malish sa jom ko njalo ga to lo ben 20 wadu
ya مشكله اللي كن يبلويل يعني نفس البنك كلويل كل بان يلا ريل لو مدينول كادان كادوك مدينول دان مدينول كاجرو بوغو we debate we are none for debating, we are not a dictatorial community, we don't do that. So mantinio alebi bulwel ran bo kew no malu ben mi bu ko yoka jam ku lel ko mir ko pot bu ko ben bu ko jam tafgin So we want to keep that spirit. When continue communities, oh, Madinga will are good people. Madinga will, you know, we count on you. They count on Madinga will. If Madinga will is united, as I said, is a big brother, is a big sister. Okay, then there is a hope in our country. We can be a role model to others. And that's why we wanted to keep that spirit. When they're friendly, when you live with them, you will never, you know, you will never be isolated. You don't feel like you are a stranger. They are always there for you. He will be committed for good. Okay. But right now, things are changing. There's a lot of voices, you know. Our past to be great and our present to be bad. We want to keep it. We want to build on it. Okay? Learn always, you don't write up the history. You don't delete the history. Okay? You build on what you have. That's what it is. History you wipe out history. Relax, come on. You build on it and you bring more good on it, you know, for people to learn more. Because when they see there is a progress, because we are a very progressive community, they will learn. And they will learn all this positive, because tomorrow we will pass that torch to them, because they are the one that are going to carry this torch. So we are positive. You know, we talk, we reason always. That's the good thing about Medina. We debate in the hall. When we were in Saturday, the debate was so intense. We debated. But when we come to the part in the hall, we were sitting together. We were laughing. You know, that's what I was shouting out to my brother, you know, because we were debating a lot. But when we came, we were so happy. We were so joyful together in the one table. This is who we are. That's what makes us unique. That's what makes Medinga unique. Medinga is very, very unique. Very unique in the way, you know, they conduct themselves, the way they behave in public, the way they approach, and all these things. Above all, we are very funny, you know, and that's the life. You have to be that way. No, you know, you will have stress, and all we are beyond that stress, and we want to continue. Yes, we are beyond that stress. So I am so grateful, and I am so proud actually to be son of Medinga, to be son of South Sudan. Because Lana Medinga have taught me a lot, you know. Medinga look for Khartoum. I go to the court. Amazing court. You know, amazing. You will go there and listen, and you will learn a lot. You know, you will learn a lot. And when you come out from there, oh man, when because everyone has that potential to learn. They want to learn. Everybody wanted to know something. You will be surprised. You know, I remember you know, this guy, yani, no, rangane yani langan dari ben kira wale lu man ke man diar ka diar people used to think, you know, rangan Gabel is not. Kwalang ran der kaman yani give appreciation. I think the church tamam ran der ben bigir bi alwela. Piwere je bukan chapter gada bedol. It's so amazing, you know. So there is a lot of good stories that we can tell over and over and over again, you know, about us, and we want our kids to learn. And that's why now my daughter, you know, Diamond, she asked me, Baba, tell me the story, because she loved the story that I tell her. I tell her about Akajadengamol. I tell her, you know, the fox poop in the hill. Why and all this thing, and she go to school and tell those stories. Everybody gets so happy, you know, how she learned all this story. Yeah, we have a lot of good, you know. So we want to keep the same spirit, you know. Rotation is a good thing. Now sometimes life with the task, it makes you strong. Like when everything, you know, is easy, people don't move, and people don't choose whether in North America, in Europe, weather is so terrible. There is snow, very bitter and cold. You know, if the weather was not terrible in North America and Europe, they wouldn't develop to the extent that they are in now. I couldn't be development. They wouldn't say, oh, it's okay. We didn't know, you know. But because difficulties make you think, challenges make you a strong man, and make you a good man, and make you a good woman as well. But when there is no challenge, it's okay. But they work in one place. Some people become more reluctant and they feel like it's okay, it's okay. Like in the is you are be aware, like what we do here in the US, Mara we do in New York, Mara in Ohio, in Iowa, in Nebraska, in South Dakota, in Washington, in Texas. You move around, it will make people think, oh, I will have to put it in my calendar. I need a ticket. I want to buy clothes. I want to do this. I want to take my kids and all these things. So, but the ahmiya, like in one place, sometimes people even they are more reluctant. Okay, so it's good, you know, to challenge one another. You know, if you go to your neighbor, you will learn something. Believe me, you will learn something. The way they arrange their furniture, the way they arrange their couches, the way everything is arranged. Maybe this is not the way that you arrange your stuff in your house. Dr. John said that. And then when you go home, he said, oh man, I saw the way that she arranged things, or the way this guy put his office and all this thing, the lighting and all. Maybe I wanted to do something similar. That's how we learn. So when you move from Calgary to go to Manitoba and see how people of Manitoba welcoming people, they are coming, how they, the way that, the way it look welcoming, because more, you will learn something. You will say, oh man, we were treating people bad. You know, look at these people. Look what they cook. Huh? Maybe and maybe they are cooking something different and all these things. Maybe you have different stuff in Calgary, but you will learn more in Ottawa or in Regina and in BC. So always a learning process. For you will not challenge up. Be a challenge, kubalang tas, a loy and strong, and to go to the next level. So I don't want Calgarians to feel like, why Madam Birana is being better America? America, better team go. We want to rotate. You know, it's a good thing, something that actually you experience and it's good for us, it's working for us, and it will work for you too. You know, it give more opportunity. In the United States of America, they have something called Electoral College. There are big cities full of people. New York have almost 20 million. Seattle, that I live, is 4 million. Los Angeles, oh, what are you talking? California is 40 million. Texas, like 22. Florida, 17. There's a lot of people. America has 335 million people, okay? America, big cities, they can determine the president. Big cities alone. Los Angeles. Big message, we will vote for you. Texas, Dallas, Houston, Chicago, New York, Miami. Big cities. Right? Like, you know, American, they want to make it very smart. No. Iowa, maybe 2 million people. They force the candidate to go there to campaign. Why? Because every state has amount of electoral college. If you did not reach 270, 270 delegates, electoral college, then you cannot win the presidency. You have to, if you get 270, and then the other candidate will get like 200 something. And the one that needed to be president in America, he has to get 270. So they force everyone to go and campaign, whereas there are not a lot of people. In Wyoming might be million. There are only 700,000. And people go there and campaign because there's a few numbers of people, it matters because we have to go there. These are the ones that bring us food, actually. If you go to Iowa, and I challenge you guys one day to come to Iowa. Iowa, it feeds 8% population of the world. 8% of the world population. By you drive in highway, and then you say, what is this? All the entire state is a farm. Now the Bungior, they are enjoying this. You see where you have the numbers of Madinga people in America? The most populated state of Madinga people is Iowa. That means Madinga, they love life, they love green, they love male, they are fruited, you know. That is why, most of the time, we go there, they do their own thing, but we still rotating. We're still rotating. So it's a good thing. For Masala that electoral is because Kojman Toba Muhim, Koi Rajana Muhim, Koi Edmonton Amuhim, Koi BC Amuhim, Koi Ottawa Amuhim. But the Chekoi Calgary, but we Amuhim always. No, we don't want them to determine And if we allow that to happen, and then they will become more reluctant, and then they feel like they should be king. You know, when you are giving more attention and you are taking everything, you feel like you are more important than your brother. And if you feel you are more important than brother, you feel entitled. You have entitlement. Determined. But we don't want that. And they are entitled. No, we don't want that. We need fairness. And fairness, we must practice it now. Then, we are a progressive community. We are a friendly community. We believe in democracy. Lanu look yana tu chiran lek pe lang kapit in lo bin look ngai pan ban ajan bag look why would he say that le ngina yoga rapid. See how fair meding out, see how smart they are. They don't fight. The chiran yoga into Sahara, they don't fight. Achiran gedang meet gena guyuban no in lo pan ban babalaga ngai, and then we can go to the court. Come and prove. How come you are saying that I am a Sahara? You know, see how they respect. Yeah, seriously, you are younger than this. Maybe you don't know this, but I experienced this and I've seen this. It doesn't matter how bad person he has done something worse to you. You are not allowed to fight. But I would say that don't fight. Because if you fight, if you take the law into your hand, you would pay like 7 bagger, 30 bagger, whatever. You know. Tomorrow you will face the consequences. So we are actually people of laws. We are people of fairness. You know, we respect one another. So we want that to continue. They can learn this and they say, oh, this is how they wear. We don't have time. I would have explained to you, this is quite mail. Quite mail, you know, you wouldn't believe it. After English, the colonialism, they were so tired of him. Until they took him to Port Sudan, which is the jail, because he was an amazing leader, you know. So, we want to continue with that spirit. We want to continue with that spirit. Spirit near over it. Spirit, if we have disagreement, we can come to the table and we can resolve it. Do you know Concord in South Sudan, where it come from? It come from us. It come from Madinga. If somebody want to fight, say, no, Concord. Why? You know, why you thought of a second? Or you don't complain second because it's my cousin or it's my auntie or it's my own, I'm going to fight. No. Maybe your auntie is the one that started the fight. It was aggression. It started the, aggression. So we don't have to divert from, culture that. And I hope this will be a new beginning. Already they set up a foundation, a great foundation. For a long time. They set up a very good foundation, and we want to continue with that same foundation. I think I want to give you a word, Anger, and I want to give it to Maria before we close. And I saw Lena may be supposed to be coming and say a word, and if she comes, we can give her an opportunity. Other than that, I want to give you a word. I want to give Dr. Mayuna a word, and then we will go from here. Okay? Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Brother Jonkor, for all that you've said, for all those wise words and your wisdom. I forgot to thank Madam Nyanud Justin Yaj. She's the vice president with Tweet Mayardit, and they pledged $1,000. The president is away out of town, but round of applause. So thank you so much to our sisters, the Twitch community for your support. $1,000 is a lot, so thank you so much. And also I want to thank Yol Pyum. He's also an elder, I think from Edmonton, from the Twitch community. He spoke and he gave some very wise some wisdom words to us. So thank you so much. So that's all I want to say, and thank you so much to everybody that came to the conference. Once again, we are so grateful for you gracing our convention for 2 days. We're so happy. So you see me like this. I'm tired. I'm still exhausted for all that work. So it might take a week for me to unwind and get back to myself. So thank you, and also thank you to Dr. Aker for coming out on Saturday, coming to the meeting and speaking and giving us that word of encouragement. So thank you so much. We really appreciate you. Sister Lina, thank you so much for all you do for the people of Madinga. So I'll give you back, Brother Jonkor. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Sister Anger. With that, I want to give Dr. Mayuen the last word. If Lina come, we'll give her opportunity. Oh yeah, I do see she's coming. Okay, Dr. Mayuen, you want to reserve your word after we give Lina a word here, or you wanted to go ahead?
Sure, yeah.
Because I want to conclude with you actually.
Yeah, you can give her some word.
Okay, here we have it, Nyangok. Welcome. Hello, Big. So,
hello, everybody. How are you? I greet all of you. Dr. Bamin, how are you? Beautiful sister Anger Ding, how are you? Your audience, I greet everybody.
Yeah, we're doing very well, Sister Lina, and you have done magnificent work supporting Madinga Awul. You promote it, and also not only that, you came to the party and helped a lot and accommodating people. It was so amazing of you doing this. Your love to Madinga Awul, we really appreciate it. And many people from Twin Mayadi and my brother, Pyog Yol.
Yes, Yul Pium, actually, Uncle Yul Pium.
Yeah,
yes.
The second time for me to meet with him. This time we were closer, but in 2018 we were not that closer. So I really appreciate them coming out and and supporting Madinga Awul. So Lina, we'll give you a word from here.
Yes, actually, Uncle Yulupium, he's a very strong supporter of Madinga Awul. He has always committed himself to drive 3 hours in and 3 hours back from Edmonton. So he's a friend.
He lives in Edmonton. I thought
he's from Edmonton. He's from Edmonton, yes. So he always drive in and out. So he's a long committed member. He supports Madinga Awul. So he's a friend and a brother to Madinga Awul. So he always attend Madinga Awul stuff for a very long time. To be honest with you, Jonkor, as I said, I came and I found the show and I saw your link. I just wanted to greet your audience, and I just wanted to greet all Madinga Awul sons and daughters, wherever they are in the world. I greet all of you. The Federation of Madinga Awul Party was magnificent. It was beautiful, was well organized. I was even having a chat with my Nuer brothers that attend the event, and they were saying the event was extremely organized. It was beautiful. They felt comfortable. They felt like they were with their brothers indeed. So I thought that was a beautiful feedback. So the party was nice. Resolution was amazing. So I think everything about it was very nice in that regard. So now I'll just switch back to the Mwanya. So when we meeting, I will be tapping this is Lina Parekwaga Modwadia. Yeah, you're going to Madinga Awul, as I said, and Kenyam cake because no cake, I shall be village. Like him for sure, I have a reason, and they have proved me right. The event was very nice, and I think we pay. Ku baden kaman mading kayar yo tinga ke lenu wunchi jonkor chidwen ino ke ka bia wundi kini lo ke wundi din che kwan ba ya wundi da ka kuno wone ke lo e ka loy kinga yi pol ku ba ya wundi yating a che majority to ko di majority chene to gani pol ku ba ya wundi lakini shamba ya ambassador it is ka kuno wone ka loy also kaman ku ba ka loy maintain yating so people can always come to you for models or for strategies. Living communities come Madin has played a beautiful role in that. In my show, again. So Madin is not just only the people, but Madin is a symbol of diversity. Madin ke community, development, youth communities, youth katwing. Also for us here, even people of diaspora. I have seen Madinga Awul doing events where they come from Australia, they're coming from US, they're coming from all over. And that's a sign that and that's a sign of moving forward. That's a sign of being a part of Global Village where you don't feel like a bike in don't way. So that again, it was done here, I think it was like 2 years ago, where they came from all over. In the Western countries. So again, I think Kajwiji Eli Loiken, even Monjang, even especially Kajit in North America, I think Kajwiji Eli Loi, Wakaga Chimit Badinga Wilishing Loy. So it motivates other communities to reach that level of understanding, that level of progressiveness, that level of unity, that level of coming up with new ideas that will take community forward. So those are the things that Madinga Will as a community should be very proud of, whether it was from this conference or whether from the last conference or the one before. So they have been a beautiful staff. Madinga Will cake, so Madinga Will Waye. I don't want to prolong my speech. I just want to say I was extremely happy and I really enjoyed the party. So I think I should stop here, and I greet you all of you guys again, and thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Lena, for coming and airing and supporting and saying a kind, beautiful word to Madinga Will. Always, we are proud of you. We are proud of you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I think I will exit from here.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sister Lena Parek, for those beautiful words. As always, you know, we are so proud to have a sister like you who is always encouraging our community. And for people who do not know Lena Parek, actually, Lena Parek, I had an opportunity to work with her in the project that has ultimately united the South Sudanese community. So yes, you know, the day before yesterday when we had the party, you have seen Amos Kaur, the president of the South Sudanese community in Calgary, and Mario Madudayudo, the head of the board. I think, you know, for as long as I remember, because I came to Calgary 25 years ago, these guys have never sat in any event together, but they have come together now and they are one and they are serving a united community. What a wonderful thing to see.
Yep.
And their first appearance together actually in the community event is the community of the Hafla at Madinga Ul.
Yes.
Yeah. And yeah. And in that, you know, quest for unity, Lena Parek was with me, Sister Anger, Brother Granquot, and Brother Stephen Young, Sister Pascual Wujok, as we work to unite our community in Alberta. So that is, you know, a brief thing that I want to mention. The Nasser Mabiara for Sister Lena. So, Ma Barao Beshkur Madingaul, Dele Shabab Bukunu Mungkin Galin, there is something behind this, but I don't think so. She's genuinely, you know, supporting us as she support other communities across South Sudan. Yes. Now, I want to say, you know, the event that we had, as Sister Lena put it, was a very wonderful event, very well organized. You know, the music was great, the speeches were great, people, and I would say even, you know, the hall was full, and we had very dignitaries, Nas yani Mohemin, Utarjo, including Pastor John Meyer, who came all the way from Saskatchewan,
yes,
to join us. He is a proud son of Madingaul, and also proud son of Lake State. But as somebody who was born in Awil, I think he has dual citizenship.
Actually, he's a Madingaul.
Yeah.
His whole life is Madingaul.
Yeah, he came, and as you guys can see, Moyagar, Kajiban Kulego, Madingaul, Tit Madingaul Kakach, Tiet Kun Angur Kakach, Kolam meet Madingaul Kok with the Tit Wikanun. That one, you know, it's not a good thing. Shukran Abuna John Meyer for kind words. I want also to recognize you as one of prominent people that have come. Wamada Yulpium, you're one of the community leaders here in Edmonton. We live together in the same city. Wahed min muassasin, kana kud game together with brother Deng Angwi, Johannes Yom. And I think Brother Jankor, you mentioned Johannes Yom or Dengangui, because something stands out. If somebody is doing something amazing in any meeting, somebody who embarrass people in that meeting, people will remember them. Lo into the gate ras tarbesa, you will be remembered forever. They're one of the categories of people that will be remembered. The other category of people that will be remembered are people who said words of wisdom, something that changed your life. You will remember those people forever. So please make yourself to be remembered for something good, because people will always remember Zol al Gal Hajar Kwes, Zol al Amal Hajar Kab. De Kawaja Bugulshino, famous and notorious. كلهم بيكونوا مشهورين لكن في زول بيكون مشهور بحاجة كويس وزول مشهور بحاجة كاب. And we don't want that to happen.
Don't want to
yeah, the other thing that I want to mention بالنسبة للناس بتاعنا يعني هو مدين أول وكل واحد كان شاكتين يعني event ده كلنا نقول لايف كو ألم مشاكل كتير لو كوي كوي فضل جيت لو نادت تجد كوي أجيك من يوب walang kare chiro loy ku kwad ay tima community loy pan chine jasrar ko woni ko mat kamken ren ngok golnum hay kodni ko na ke dia tong arab le yani orto ingilizi ke le ke your dirty laundry and the king joan lo wal ka kunun achi la kor challenge beke ya ting ai pian cái chục lừa cái nộp mà đi ngáo liều jam dan with cái cô yat life đi qua ran mình bị ting ting cái mà food của bộ phận là nó image đại ya tại cái rach của cho khu cân ban lót queer cả bên là coi nhìn
who you is here.
So the liu.
So that's how.
So that you know.
Hi.
But the guy ping ten in a muscular. I think I'm should give some other guy.
Kalas Dr. Mayuna jam, tell Dr. Mayuna talk, you know.
I will a ping like you were a ping.
Kalas Bentem begidan, you know Ben Benyal.
Maybe left and maybe I'm coming back.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Dr. Mayuna.
ai kawan yêu các qua một cái ayat live quan cái đàn mặt quỷ cái đàn mặt đi ngáo cái lũ của nó có live cái kawan chatting واحد من الحاجات لانه اجتماع كلها كيرو لوي يعني كجا تينتن في لايف كون اكن من ما دي ngáo là be proud of it cái nào يعني yar balim kan người ta qua coi vẫn cái mục media cái chọn media leo của bi của coi chok qua leo của coi rạch của media one leo của cái rạch nhiều alo bây giờ mà show bi là tiếng coi doa ya ilu ta bo lakin ni đến cái week bị lôi cái đằng nhà cái gì nào rồi làm coi có cái nhà bị ra đai kare joirot pandet kasren pancin mading awul panwan cikuit ka joaj ay ko joaj ke biar bingich ngoloy ku ngoyo ku mat ko mit mading ko na o ya la volunteer bu ka ya lwel ka cipat alam koy ko man jam ko le nyir ko ci tiak be ko ka ci le biga da mading awul ko ya tin kan ke lwel kia e ko ne ke yok tin tiak pandet alo basrar mading awul kan nyai
but honestly Malaysia determined honestly to cut you off we address that issue here in US so in mading awul
yeah I can will am right dia taban
it doesn't matter they are all our people you know she's not going to do that
no alang point balwel ten ken yi balwel ken yi wel kia e ko ne yok la da kalang sirle punyai lakin nai ko ne kang lui zao bi ba la man bu ka ping okay what is the point ni ban bu nyira kwa bu ka atil mai no nyan kiti pandet alo bu sir pandet le bela bet no bi ko ben riel ko ma dingaul zema chi nyandat chu tia bu be ya ayo berial ka ki ba luel ten o ma fu bu ka kwa bu ka ya kumni ko yo ko luel du ko rotilia na nyan kaida ki tia pandet ke men kaida ka lebre ko ke nyan madingaul ko lang po madingaul bu kang madingaul loy ran chi ran da ran un ko yo o mading la kin ran chu gam tebun wa keluar dia bu na jon mayor ke mo nyaga ki ku ban chup le yin na jalo kan ka che ma kan ku du chupan gam ke man madingaul.
Yep. Maybe somebody called Dr. Nguyen.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and wrap it up, Dr. Nguyen.
I just want to wrap it up. Can we believe then? Tokayit bokuba. Malaysia. Alam kadang interruption through ten.
Just go ahead, Jam. It's mal bro fix.
Fa yan kanin yit baliag we ko mi takwa. Kachiro loy. Kan ya wit bang nyai ko week. Ichema in chiro loy kan madingaul. Achila twen ke quiz. Mai no ko ya katin ko lang ko ke quiz big chuba. Choice. Yani not choosing to come is a choice. And the question bachugla ko won loy. Ka ngajin ci kwanye in ci laj bachubo. Kuna cho laj bachubo ki du ko lu lo mo lang le ka dang loy. Kwera liutin ran angit to loy en kuin ci kwech. Ken kana ki balwel etok. De ke gro amada ko war en chugloy ci ran ci til madingawul kayen ran chol ban lu ko yan ma chol ci ran ci man ke mit madingawul karela madich according to my own analysis kwajbun kanen ci loñ ko ko liw e ko won ci zaman de cien katok la kira ci ka ci cin kre ci wo khairino zaman de ci tok na ci zaman tok ku maktab ci rotan ka ya ta bari na ki bana ban madingawul kan ka ci ban be amadi ka ngi kwaran ben office ben ci jall ki ya ci ran ci ban dong maktab bi wanam takadin Muhammad yan macol pingin kan ya taget raide ino ku broad market ko kin ci jalo office ren madinga wula ci gudbe bantek biya lu kalam ban karo aw pantom ci dong ko ire la yer ko ci ni ban madinga wul karo america la mi ban karo australia la mi ban karo kana ci gud broad band loy fi kan reken kan fi baton tan mi da kwa de ke giat ka yi balwel tan mi da kwa non che kwan ko di ko jamat kan ci pat tan ko madinga wul bien ko ku kasran ko yun real fi makana won leadership ko yun take ko yun ma fu bu bay te kek am ya na liran ci potwech ya ret ka dugo popin ren ku bu gup chugriak madinga wul ngi ko ci ran ci ngek ngi kuna lat ko cin lat chuglo bu wir bat ci te de ku bana bio ko ni kan ku balim tan mi da kwa ku next time tele ko nyuch ko bana bo ko jidun ke chu ye kien long ku bi lui ku bi go mati ko mi madinga wul yo ku tek ku lu quick support ku bi kada bi loy ku bo bay bla duk ren randit edier mit ku na cho ku dit ci manen ma yon man en na ruon ta dit kwa ba lakini an wada rotin ka ko ta benan ko kin men kon ben ka ben tinga quên ta buộc bài bên nhân cũng rất là nhiều bộ chục và mà số liệu cái nhà vi của don một ton của bên bu ko ngwen bu ko koñ ku bu ba be mat ku du ko federation du ko rek kene na akhir kalam balwel ku ga chale ben shukran.
Brother Junkor, can I just say something? 1 minute.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I just want to add up to what Dr. Mayun has said. This message goes directly to my brother Lukayai. You know, somebody's legacy is very important. You know, what you leave behind. He has done amazing, you know, things. He's done some great things. Even the fact that, yes, our office had issues. We had to suspend our activities, but he worked very hard together with the elders, you know, for us to come back, and we were able to come back to the office, you know, and work together, you know. Now, moving forward from now, it's a very pivotal point where we are, you know. So I urge my brother Luca, you know, to be very careful when he comes back. The next step he's going to do. What are his next steps? Because if he does a wrong step, then Madinga Will is going to break into two, you know, and you don't want that. You know, he doesn't want to go. Luca is the one that, you know, divided, you know, Federation. Federation has been standing, as Dr. Marian mentioned, for over 10 years, you know, and we were almost at verges of breaking out or breaking, you know, into different groups. But, you know, the elders and the love we have for each other, we ended up coming back to our senses. But where we are at the moment, it's a very critical point. So I'm just urging my brother Lukayai to be very, very careful. And what legacy does he want to leave behind? That's very important. You need to sit down. Whatever pressures he's getting, you know, from whatever direction or whoever is giving him pressure, it's his name at the end. It's him. It's gonna be Lukayai that did this. Yeah. So I'll stop here and welcome. And I see my new Ajabugyar here. So I hope I think the connection is working better for now. So I'll hand it over to you.
Thank you, Anger, and thank you, Dr. Mayuen, for a word of wisdom. Yes, indeed, we need to be mindful. You need to be careful when approaching the issues of community, because we don't need any more fragmentation, as Dr. Mayuen has mentioned. We have fragmentation in Australia, and here in the US, we are still trying, you know, to renovate, you know, the whatever happened, so the community can go back to normality. And that's why we are working. We go here and we talk here and we try, you know, to bring everybody together. At the end of the day, we belong together. And if we belong together, there is nothing can prevent us from coming together and as a one, as a Madinga will that we know, will Pandan number one. We need that, and we need to continue with that slogan, will one, will number one. So thank you, Anger. Thank you, Dr. Mayun. And there is a book. My sister Bungyor, I want to give her an opportunity. A book is a good thing. We want to give her an opportunity.
Ya kaping oh.
Jadi nomnyal kaman. Ini nom yaping. Why?
No, ana chuwi baron nyuat. Ana nang nasla ana twanyo an chapting. And boyken nazla kuiraja pa da biya corona zato. Almayim we acha mod bin jonkorin cha yena lady to the pay. Ke chol bai ke pole. Pandan chola wula pamyar ku bun kwan manawul. Luan dua cha nyuat, kunir dua cha nyuat. Le jaba gamtin Dr. Mayuen Anger berhamane met kunyen kiri tin nyen nuncin yen ko didot yen cha yena lay di to da pay kuine ke diara cha nyuat ku diar madinga che kapwali mar kun garal pan chol madinga willa karel ka kipyo bat ki chol idara u tanzima ka ngika ake ga cha ethiop ake ga dura abdala ake ga dura chwir ake ga chol bol tabana chile bagangi gina nger lakin Dr. Mayuen some of people ali bagangi ke marken dit ka chengo pan chola wula ka yoku ka ngi tanzim imama Shelina wun majak.
Anger, do you know that Abu was the first female teacher in Madinga Will?
Ake ga Amelia Jina Ugwak lanu mayen awal sekretera la Ittihad al-Mara fi Awil ya Dura Abdallah Shakshak ya sekretera gatten ai lui ke ran chol wal ding wol fa wula na ngi tari ko nang zikriyat kwa ke o ben nyal cha gadin wenin ma yuen na chok ko jam. Don't worry about the people ngi ka luel tinin, keep going. Yin ngi ko ye ngur to ka yin o le ba loy ko le ba kwen pan chola wul. So we ko Calgary bin we acha le lon di chak loy che lon polech. But masi dia latin we diar madinga wul real fil Calgary. Tanango mashakil ka kam kwa panan ko god ku kita won ki ma yuen jam tun wa che tor. Ayo ku loy ke na lok du bu nyu ko wan nyu mi ti ku lok twen bu lon dan won bu loy. Ki leg week next time tin jol bottom me akiye ku loy pan chola wul wale bu tor lakin kwati ye yu nang ka dronde entel tin jal bottom me achan bu chuk jalala ka nek chok achan bu chuk jalala wanu kun chulo ali tun o tabia o wul bezat na e kedang wija wul bro war nyirka ka we ga buk dot ku wel ku no la ka cheta de ko en kana pol kul yo we ga tinge ya tie men la yen nga yen abu yo ba da nan nyen mading chele mading cha kon palwe ku mading nang to hor kabab kale babab ba dian ko tin bu panda bla chok ka we mading o ato gubin e man ti jala America bla ton we ke man mading a kweden ki o kwete jelo America ku yuku ke kweden lo ka o ga chi real bu kwed lan wa jal dola det lakin ay kulwel o ga nang right ku ba ku ba right di ba lwel won ni ma ke ya man mading ala we ke chang lo ke na cheta de na yan ka lo ka kala na te ku ku gam ke di ko ala twen bat ke chang lo we dictor ma yuen ke shulla kun ka ki we lo ma de ke chang lo yen te de ku kana loy ke maksud tan ki we gamba bana kwany ban ke yen tan bi ban ka ro ben tin kana ken lakin ta chang loy en ba ka dok aldas dit ka ken bi muk ko le yai ben ka ke koy ka ke bi chut ka ke bi jal kwany ban kwen te de ta chang loy en te de we aba yen le ja pe le te di to le yai chat kwen ati ngana nang nazla na kin ta jama na pe a le di to basan wi ba yen we pandune na pantongun ci dong ko na pan ngot ku we aki we tek bat ya ko got ku mat ka we chen we mi bay ku lak tuen we mi mading a ci wodak mading a jodo go bin mading a panda ko jodo go bin ku tala ma ci o ga le a ci bay bu ka han pin bay ku te ka o ku te ku ke kwa che o gwe pa chu ber asmana o rut e o yo rut ya o yo rut do abru da gwe rut ka che so we nale ja tatun kwar krij bina boro guir kita chang lo yen ta de yina ngara ya yina madingana ngani man non diet wingi la dirwe wini duk ba ya tik ba ake kang madingka ga kana chi ka gum tin ngana yo gum ku dugu dor ba lon dunu ray mo ba gwa chat pin gule wadane
Go ahead.
la cha wi da ben lui no ini ding la twen na na ke ting ka loy ka wi ma ding lo twen en loy ku du lui ke ko june loy la ke yen na wala ke yen na no enda da kan ala cher to kwen we abato don ya li ke we ai lon di to de chang loy pe mai man ba ko te na le di to tinin jang ko don ya li ke yin ya thank you
Thank you, Sister Abu, and thank you, Dr. Mayen. Thank you, Sister Anger. Anger, by the way, man, you're Equatorial.
anya jaman ni quiz
Yeah. See, I will no matter where you see, they know. They don't. Yeah. So,
yeah
like, I know we have a big 2 wedding coming up. We have wedding, yeah, and the engagement one in Iowa,
welcome to him Isaiah
and it is going to be on 28th of October. So get ready and go and support the wedding. And that wedding I will at the man panjol ejungule de wale Nasir.
anwer nasir
Aywa from Nasir.
o ngira wala kita lewo tin ko
Yeah.
ka men lu yo kedang na bayen maddo yi ko kwin wat ka yani ater aja wo ben tin we ga bi nga ala nari long ku ner ngeng long ku tan we ko bu kan mading kar kana ngor ko ka lagi na ba yo gon
So in that wedding, I will take my from Nasir. That's a big wedding in Iowa. The engaged man and the attempt the wedding I will pay Chagran. So he extended invitation with wedding I will in US to come for his daughter wedding. Also, we have a big wedding in Calgary. When that wedding I will take right? Yeah, and I know and you're right?
Yeah, and then get young Charan, war Chen Benton can Calgary, right? Chứ mọi người cho là ship phần yang chứ bên gì cho nó yên cái là trong nhà là phải đang cái chọc mình muốn chạy nhỉ, không mà chỉ biết là bia được.
Yeah. So yeah,
That'd be wonderful.
So we are planning to see. The problem is the weddings are in the same day. Yani yom tamani shiri shara wedding kram. Nyandeng jeshi Iowa. Nyandeng garang wedding de kaman on 28th of October. So Wabrijal take, okay, and we can do our best, to share and go and do this. Now the wedding, look at wedding because you need to be there and see.
Quite Canada, Wabla America, we call America, back Canada.
Opposite direction. I don't know. Yeah. But anyway, I really appreciate you guys for coming and appreciating people who came to Madingaul Convention. Let's keep that spirit. Madiangla is one and number one, and we always be one and continue to be progressive. We agree to disagree, and that's our theme, in Madingaul. So thank you and have a lovely night. Thank you.